Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Golden Throne's first exhibition match. We're here to watch nothing but Aerosprays run it down against each other, and we've invited some of your favorite players and content creators to participate. I'll be one of your commentators today, Camelias, and I'm here with Pata.
Hello.
I hope that you enjoy. Now, before we start with our matches that I'm sure you're all excited for, we are going to do a quick rundown on the Golden Throne, what it is, and how you can participate. So, let's begin. The Golden Throne is a monthly gimmick tournament, and the gimmick will change every season. 1 month is 1 season, and so even though the gimmick right now is Aerosprays, it might be something else next month. Players will be able to vote on what theme they want for each month after the tournament concludes. Now, the tournament is also open to all skill levels. Given the fact that it's a gimmick tournament, especially with stakes as ridiculous as this, we think it should be available for every single player, so there's not going to be any skill locks. Let's see here. Pickups are encouraged, and if you don't have a team right now, don't worry. We have a channel in our server that will be linked that allows you to find a pickup and form one in time for the tournament. The Golden Throne also offers high-quality art prizes, curated from members in our community. You might see an artist that you recognize that has done artwork for other tournaments before, so keep your eyes peeled. Moving on, let's go over the rules, format, and prizes. This season's special rule, being the Golden Throne and all, is Aerospray RG only. Sorry, Silver Aerospray fans. We also have it so that it's Splat zones only. What's worth mentioning is that no maps are banned from the current pool. That means you can see a bunch of Aerosprays running it down on Mincemeat of all things. Be sure to check our Discord server for standard rules.
Just like Nintendo, we think balancing is for idiots, so everything goes here.
Of course. Now, let's keep our eyes to the format. The format may change based on the number of participants we get. If we have anywhere between 2 to 32 teams, it'll be double elimination in a best-of-3 format. Top Cut will play a best-of-5 format. If we have 32 teams or more, we'll introduce you to the Swiss circuit and then go to a top 8 format. Let's see our prizes. Wow, look at all this art. So first place will be awarded with a custom team banner by Pata right here.
Yep.
And you will also get a Sendo badge. The Sendo badge has not been released yet, but we have a work in progress to show you. Second place will be given a chibi set that allows 4 players, shown in the bottom right corner. Third place will get a tiny chibi set by Pata. But don't worry, if you don't hit top 3, we have other gimmick prizes available. For example, we might have things like most Booyah Bombs per match, most deaths per match, so on and so forth. We'll announce these gimmick prizes with each season. And of course, we're looking for volunteers. We couldn't do this without the help of everyone, and we have some amazing contributors in this server already. Some available volunteer roles include tournament organization, such as moderation and battlefight management. We would also love more commentators, because, well, it can't just be the 2 of us.
It's our first time ever.
Yeah. Streaming and production roles are also available. If you contacted us before in our Google form that we released before this tournament, I will be contacting you shortly. Any help helps, so thank you all so much. Now, let's get into the maps. So, for our first match, we have Team Sad Jellyfish versus Team Magic Conch. You'll be able to see the players soon. What's interesting about these 3 maps chosen is that, they all seem to be straight line and rectangle shaped, but I think this creates more chaos. Our first map will be Eeltail Alley. Our second map will be Undertow Spillway, and our third map will be Manta Maria. It's worth mentioning that 2 of these maps have 2 zones, and of course, a Booyah Bomb covers these small zones, as well as sprinklers. I think this will be an interesting match to watch. Alright, let's see if our teams are ready to go. Let's introduce some of the players on Sad Jellyfish. We have, of course, artists on each team. This is to demonstrate that, well, we're here to give artists support, and who said that artists can't participate as well? We have
like
Boop.
Oh, sorry.
You go ahead.
It's a there's not only artists, there's a lot of different levels being represented on each team. So we really can't like guess what will end up happening. There's a very mixed situation.
So on Team Sad Jellyfish, we have Boop, Endbound, Tamako, and Toyoven. On Team Magic Conch, we have Adrian, Rinoxy, Arashi, and Gambek. It'll be interesting to see these, well, it'll be interesting to see these teams run it down. Especially, I don't know if they practice together, but hey, what can you do with 4v4 Aerospray action? Just pray that you all throw your Booyah Bombs at the same time?
I'm also pretty sure none of these guys can name the weapon.
No, yes. I don't think anyone here mains Aerospray. But I think that makes it better.
Yeah, because they don't have even a similar weapon to how the game style of an Aerospray is.
Well, I have seen some people play Aerospray like it's sploosh, so that makes me think about what kind of abilities they're going to bring. Mostly swim speed? Are we going to see comeback? Maybe even a lot of special charge up? I think that more adventurous Aerosprays will end up bringing Object Shredder in order to shred those Booyah Bombs before they even go off. We'll be going to our weapon selection screen, of course. Well, I wonder what weapons they're gonna choose.
Man, this will be so interesting to fucking guess.
Our players will be ready momentarily, so we thank you for your patience.
Yep.
Alright, it looks like we're about ready to go. Let's see what kind of action we get from the first map on Eeltail Alley. Alright, let's have the match begin. First map, Eeltail Alley Splat Zones.
This is already a really large area to cover, so
yes, this is one of the bigger zones in the game. Alright, let's go. So, looks like most teams actually opted to go for either quick respawn, special charge up, and, well, the standard stealth jump. It seems that no teams have opted to go for the the object shredder this time. Looks like 2 players have already traded, and the first Booyah Bomb of the match is going. Oh my goodness, Tamako gets trapped! So all the Booyah Bombs are being fired off.
Still is capped by yellow team. Oh, and massacre happens in the middle.
It's nothing but pure carnage right now. Adrian throws out a Booyah Bomb to try and survive against Bend Over, and gets Bend Over! It looks like Team Purple is going to try and get that lead back. It's only a very quick lead for Team Yellow right now.
Right now, everyone seems to be thinking for specials. We have another bomb being thrown, but it doesn't seem to hit anyone. Another one again. You're
going to need to cap 70% of the zone to try and get it in neutral state. It's going to be very difficult with constant Booyah Bombs being thrown around.
Exactly. But it seems like Guillotine still has a strong control over its own. Throwing
Because
another
Tamako
Booyah
almost
bomb.
shredded by that
And
almost shredded by the
the
sprinkler.
kill
Two
on
wonderful picks.
and green zone.
Wonderful. Looks like Team Sad Jellyfish is pushing up. Let's see what they can do with this new map control. How is Magic Conch going to get back into this game?
Very simple. More Booyah bombs.
More
You
Booyah
seem to
Bomb.
be going for it and throwing another one. Try and clear out. Getting
Rashi.
more.
Oh, are they going to get rid of that last player straggling on? Yes! Reno gets 2 picks. Wonderful! And they've taken their control back. Let's see here. Oh, Bend Over tries to use a sprinkler as a shield. So it's interesting that sprinklers can be used as body block methods in this. Don't you think, Pata?
They have both the shield of the Booyah Bomb itself and the sprinkler, so it's gonna be interesting how they start to use that as strategy. And we seem to have a much standoff, as almost everyone seems to be being equally matched. I don't think I've seen like one full lobby so far. Everyone's always dead.
Of course. So what I find really interesting is that the teams are doing a great job of trading each other's Booyah Bombs out. And it looks like Reno, it looks like Reno immediately gets shot down by all 4 players converging in on them. Can Team Yellow get back? Here goes Bend Over with a Booyah Bomb. Oh, but then Magic Conch brings out a Booyah Bomb of their own. Can Bend Over get out of this sticky situation? Wonderful movement, trying to keeping them guessing. Arashi brings out a Booyah Bomb and it just has to run away.
Lots of break. Oh, Arashi seems to be going on the high ground.
Arashi's going for a flank, but will Sad Jellyfish notice this? Reno's jumping to Arashi. It looks like they're going to try a double pincer. Oh, they noticed. They threw a Booyah Bomb his way, but he escapes.
Yellow team still maintaining control. Oh, there we go. They lost it. Managed to kill Arashi. Free kill on the person trying to get the Booyah Bomb.
Just taken down 2. Great work from Envan so far. Can they escape this Booyah Bomb? Amazing. They make their way out of there. It's good to stay slippery in situations like this. We have less than 2 minutes left and it's an extremely close game. Both teams are just 1 point away. Oh, Magic Conch gets a wipe out. Can they get this lead back?
Directly going the aggressive.
Of course he has to go on the aggressive. It's how you can get their way to this victory. They're just 1 point away from ending it all. But do we think that Sad Jellyfish can turn this around and keep their ground? Oh, they get immediately shredded. And looks like Magic Conch has taken this lead. Amazing work from Magic Conch.
Oh, but they lose control again with some coordinated Booyah Bombs. Gains control again. They seem to have missed the zone itself.
Oh, wonderful catch from Bend Over.
Survives the Booyah Bomb with their own Booyah Bomb, but
they're just trying to keep this alive, to have the zone again. It's impossible to with all this paint. They take the zone back.
Being pierced up.
Ooh, can Team Sad Jellyfish hold on to this lead? Or at least try to get their lead back? They have 2 down on Magic Conch, so let's see if they push up and do something about this. Tamako catches down there off guard.
Booyah Bomb thrown out again. Oh, we have an attack from behind. We missed it, but another Booyah Bomb being shot out. It's an awkward spot because your camera gets blocked by all the obstacles. Arashi gets killed.
Incredible shred from Toyo Ben. Sad Jellyfish is fighting for this. Toyo Ben unfortunately goes down to the Booyah Bomb.
They are very close to getting the lead, so
they've taken the lead back.
They have enough time to win the match. Arashi trying to put a final push. Gets going, the Booyah Bomb gets a kill, and it's an over.
Oh, that was an incredible match. Just back and forth painting non-stop. That was a great show from Sad Jellyfish and Magic Conch, but it's gonna have to be Sad Jellyfish defending their position. That was an incredible match from both teams, especially given with how huge this zone is. You're gonna have to take 2, maybe even 3 Booyah Bombs to try and get control back. That was a wonderful demonstration of back and forth action in the very first match of Golden Throne exhibition.
I particularly liked the coordination some of them had with timing their Booyah Bombs.
Yes.
And even trying to get the kill on people charging them. If you get there quick enough, you can actually get rid of them before they can throw it.
Of course. Yes, I really liked it when most of the teams would actually... So if one person got caught using a Booyah Bomb without any support, I noticed that Magic Conch would all pull up on them and just try and shred that Booyah Bomb before it got it down.
I am interested that not a lot of them actually went for special charge up. I guess they're relying more on the weapon itself.
Because the Aerospray is a 5-shot kill, and it has that for better or worse, extreme bullet spread. you're gonna get a lot of ink down, but the thing is, it's difficult to get a push. I noticed that Booyah Bombs were used more often as spacing tools compared to just for pure inkage. For example, it would be thrown at bridge very often because bridge is a very advantageous position for people trying to get an idea of what's going on. And a lot of picks were gotten from Booyah Bombs on bridge. Now, we're going to our next map, Undertow Spillway. This map has 2 zones, each of which can be controlled by a Booyah Bomb. But I would really love to see the sprinkler placements on this map. There are so many gimmicky places you can throw it on.
And places to get stuck on while trying to throw a Booyah Bomb.
Of course. Let's see how this goes down. For builds, I wonder if anyone's changed anything. It appears that Magic Conch has noticed that they need that object shredder to get rid of those Booyah Bombs. Incredible adaptation.
There we go. Yellow team immediately going for capping the zone, but gets...
Look at all those sprinklers.
Oh, this is...
2 Booyah Bombs going out at the same time from Magic Conch. They're just trying to get the zone.
But probably managed to get 1 point, and now they're in control of the zone. Are actually getting the kill, pushing upwards, and
so far 2 wonderful picks. Look at the move together as a pack. It's terrifying.
Oh, trying to get that sprinkler?
Trying to punch anyone that comes out. Is Arashi gonna back off from now? Toyoven putting a great demonstration of getting that ground back. Arashi sharking around. Oh, how did Reno get all the way up there?
Being thrown, catching the person, getting the kill.
Wonderful wipeout from... Oh my goodness, Magic Conch. They're not unrelenting. Maybe that object shredder was the key.
Tiny for people to get a good push. Unless they can manage to get 4 Booyah Bombs at once, I'm not sure if they're gonna be able to get out.
I don't know. Let's see what they do. Looks like they're moving together. 3 Booyah Bombs at once. Oh my goodness.
Trying to get the kill. Dies in the process. We have an almost complete wipeout. Adrian running away, probably the best idea here. And they focus on getting stunned.
Here comes Bend Over. Let's see what they're gonna do. They're taking the space up here. Of course, you're gonna want to be like everywhere.
Oh,
Booyah Bomb
touch zone doesn't seem to do a lot. Managed to move a couple people across. Oh, 2 picks from purple team.
Arashi versus
Arashi dies.
Tamako takes the pick. Here comes Bend Over. Can they shred the Booyah Bomb in time? Nope, not just enough.
Super jump.
Oh,
manages to get the assist. Good job, you two.
Great movement from Bend Over. It's Gamba just by themselves. They throw out a Booyah Bomb to survive, but they go down in the process.
Get any advantage, so... Oh, beautiful kill. Beautiful combo.
This is great teamwork from Sad Jellyfish. They've managed to get their footing back.
Oh,
they lost control. Has someone made their way through?
And instantly died. But we are getting 4 points away from getting the lead, and
it's a knockout! It's before we...
Absolutely insane comeback. Holy moly.
Looks like Sad Jellyfish has gotten this figured out, but it did get scary from Magic Conch, especially with all that object shredder. Oh my goodness. I think it's because the Booyah Bombs were used so effectively as a way to prevent them from getting out of spawn that it was just, like, for both teams, they had each other locked out at some point of all those Booyah Bombs, all that utility, but luckily, Sad Jellyfish was able to persevere and make it through.
I guess the map was just too tiny in comparison to our previous one, that a lot of the teams were actually forced to be crammed together, aka perfect position to be killed by a Booyah Bomb.
So, I did mention that the format of the Golden Throne plays in a best-of-3 format. However, this is an exhibition match, so let's see one more round from Sad Jellyfish versus Magic Conch on Manta Maria. So, Manta Maria is another map with 2 zones. However, it's less cramped than Undertow Spillway, I think. It's harder to access spawn. You have to go through a lot of narrow hallways and choke points. But I don't think it has...
Oh, sorry.
No worries. So, Manta Maria has all these greats to deal with. I wonder if anyone's going to take those upper positions and try and, like, bully their way through, or are they just going to put a bunch of sprinklers on there?
I don't think I've seen that many sprinklers, so probably the first one.
I see. So, what is it? Manta Maria has a lot of open sightlines, which is very good for long-range weapons, of course, but we're dealing with 8 Aerosprays here.
Yeah.
I wonder how anyone's going to take a fight. Are they going to move as a unit, or are they going to try to be sneaky and get, like, a backstab kill?
being able to predict where the enemy is gonna try to take the route from will be very useful for those booyah bombs.
Oh yes. As I said before, booyah bombs are more used like a giant suction bomb as opposed for paint. It's a great way to discourage enemies from going where they want to go, and perhaps even hurting them into the way that you want to catch them in. Let's see what Sad Jellyfish and Magic Conch have for us this match. Looks like Magic Conch gave up on the Object Shredder idea. We're seeing more standard comms from each, but a lot of quick respawn, now that I think about it.
Makes sense. A lot of people have been dying so far. We have both zones capped by each team.
Oh,
And
Magic
first
Conch
wave of the match.
bend over, in a bad position. Oh, they tried to be sneaky, but Reno catches him off guard.
Song
Looks like
is
Magic Conch
capped.
has taken both the first zone. Let's see where Reno goes with this.
Oh, trying to
Throws out a
catch him
booyah
off
bomb.
guard.
Yep. As I said, they're gonna try and herd them in.
Oh.
my goodness. This is
It's
great
two kills.
picks from
Guys, but very wonderful attack. Bent over, trying to be sneaky on the side.
Bendover's gonna want to try and cap his zone first. Oh, can they catch him off guard? Oh, slippery
Yeah,
for a
it's
moment, but
trapped.
immediately punished. Looks like Magic Conch is trying to get that win back. So, booyah bombs go out from Sad Jellyfish. Oh, the Toyo then gets
Booyah bomb
caught.
as they throw it. Adrian getting the beautiful kill. And can they get another one? Yes, they can, but gets trapped in the booyah bomb and dies as well.
That's a trade for Magic Conch and Sad Jellyfish. But it looks like Magic Conch is unrelenting. They don't want to let this go. Toyo then going for a heel play. Gamba
getting another
immediately
kill.
punishes.
Good shot, Gambit. Yep, they seem to be very trapped. I don't think they're able to get another push in time. Unless they just can't cap the zone in time.
It seems that Magic Conch has realized they need to go on the extreme offensive, but here's one last push from Sad Jellyfish. They cap one
They get
zone.
the
Can they
zone.
cap the second?
We
Toyo
have
then
almost completed
sneaking around.
wipeout.
Reno
Can they get the
throwing
kill?
it.
Oh,
Right
they
there from Sad
trade!
Jellyfish. They live another day. Now let's see how Sad Jellyfish goes on this offensive. Can they get the timer to 4 and try and claim this match back, going 3-0? Let's see what Enbound does with this. Notices the player going around, decides to push up. 1v1, Reno takes the pick.
Reno kill, someone else managed to get the other person, and we have one more.
Enbound a little bit of sticky
and
situation.
two
They can
super jumps.
punish all of these super jumps. Oh, decides to go for the booyah bomb.
And just jump on in, dies in the
Great
first,
trade.
but gets Adrian, nice trade. The zones still seem to be untouched.
It's very difficult to get through, especially if you have everyone in your face. Whoa!
Kills!
An incredible
Fucking
play.
phenomenal job.
Reno deciding to sneak around this
booyah
area.
bomb.
They find their way in, throwing out a
Oh,
booyah
this
bomb to
happened
cover the
other booyah
zone.
bomb.
But given the Aerospray's paint capacity, it's as if that booyah bomb never
Have we
existed.
noticed it?
They cap one zone, but they get a wipeout!
The zone
Looks
is
like Magic Conch holds onto their lead. What an amazing clutch from everyone. Now they're gonna fight for that map control once more. Pushing all the way up into their spawn. Toyo Ben sneaks out with Bend over, but looks like someone's deep in spawn. There's Reno. They're gonna chase down Enbound, just Enbound.
From behind.
Bend over all by themselves. They're stuck, cornered.
It's a bend over. Oh, we have another, and they get the assist.
Looks like they're just fighting to cap the zone and try and get that penalty over and doing that win.
Kill, but trading at the same time.
There's all the booyah bombs are going out just to prevent them from entering. See how they're being thrown at these like specific entryways so that no one can find their way through? Oh,
Yep, it's
Bend
very
over
smart.
falls off. Adrian immediately tries to cap that zone back.
Oh, trap and another free shot. Goodbye. Oh, tries to get the sprinkle kick, but Bendover gets away. So live another
Incredible
day.
movement from Bendover. Looks like Sad Jellyfish has claimed their zones again. Let's see if we can go to overtime. There's just 1 minute left. Oh, look at all these sprinklers. They're actually pretty difficult for an Aerospray to get rid of.
Yep.
But Bendover will just keep on painting. They have a booyah bomb, but let's see what they do. 2 booyah bombs at the same time. Everyone going for the shred. Oh, punished. Incredible work from Magic Conch. I love the coordination they have going on.
Yep, it's very interesting to see. Oh, we have one sneak attack. This is a Sprinkler has a shield, but still dies. Very interesting move, though.
That was a great trade from Toyo Ben. Toyo Ben throwing out the booyah bomb. Let's try and cap this zone. They have Magic Conch has 5 left on the count, but 16 on penalty. Toyo Ben trying to make a hero play. Can something happen? The game.
Another boy being thrown. They're in control. Gets the kill. Someone else
Wonderful.
manages to get that person. They might be able to have a chance.
Adrian sneaking around. Can Toyo Ben catch them off guard? Ah, Adrian's been taken out.
Good job.
Looks like Reno's trying to
Waiting-
poke around, see how they
Yep,
can get
waiting
back
with
in.
a clear
Toyo
bomb.
Ben makes notice of this. Gonna try to go for the punish or just gonna sneak around. Let's see. Oh,
but
more
the Booyah
Booyah
Bomb
bombs
being
being traded
thrown.
back and forth. 7 seconds left.
They have Aerospray
See if
doing
Magic
something
Conch can
to
fight
the
with
side
this.
They have another
And-
Booyah Bomb thrown.
Booyah bomb for Booyah bomb. Control being thrown left and right. Arashi fighting for this zone against Bendover and Endbound. Oh, they get traded out. Let's see. Can Sad Jellyfish make this happen? They have 8 seconds left on the count. They're just painting and painting. No one's paying attention to fighting each other. They're just trying to cap that zone. Yambe, oh, that's a brilliant fight against Bendover. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Sad Jellyfish, take it!
Oh,
That was incredible. Just back and forth painting. That was so much paint in the last few seconds of the match. It was difficult to tell who would take the lead in the end, but looks like Sad Jellyfish pulled through.
it seems like everyone that's been playing managed to figure out what to do with this loadout they've been given, and they get a fist bump. Isn't that beautiful?
How cute. That was a wonderful demonstration from both Sad Jellyfish and Magic Conch. So much hype going on. But
Yep.
don't let that hype die out just yet. We have our invitational participants, Last Resort, coming up versus Team Aerostrong. Team Aerostrong consists of our strongest participants that entered, so that way it won't be a total crush. Last Resort is participating with Arashi, Kara, Ga, and Slacker. Slacker is their coach, so it'll be interesting to see how he plays with the team. For our maps, we have Inkbot Art Academy, Flounder Heights, and Hagglefish Market. There's only one map with 2 zones in this rotation. And
Yep.
just like Manta Maria, Hagglefish has a lot of open sight lines, now that I think about it. It's difficult to find cover against a long-range weapon, but, well, we're all Aerosprays. But let's see how this plays out. Thank you all for your patience while we organize Aerostrong and Last Resort's fight. It'll be a fight for the centuries, that's for sure. Additionally, if you would like more updates on the Golden Throne, please check out our Discord server. It'll be linked in the description, and you might see some of our players streaming as well. They have the link in their streams.
By joining our server, you'll get the news before everyone else, and be able to chat with people who are interested in this tournament. Thank you for the little QR code.
There's our QR code.
Whoa,
Hi, QR code.
We also have one custom emote, so you'll be able to use that. Isn't that crazy?
We have more coming in soon, thanks to our artists. While our teams get sorted out, Pata, what do you think were the best strategies coming out of the last matches? I think trying to focus Booyah Bomb, like solo straggling Booyah Bombs, was one of the scariest things you could see happening.
Yep, makes you feel like you're the main character in a horror movie and all the monsters are coming at you.
I think I noticed that Magic Conch did get the idea to bring a lot of Object Shredder for their second match on Undertow Spillway. But no, it's difficult to focus fire when there's just so much happening. I think that adds to the chaos.
Yeah. It really just comes to the end of who can coordinate the most Booyah Bombs and who can actually win one-on-one encounters, because there were a surprisingly big amount of those.
Yes. You might think that, oh, we can just ink the zone and try and cap it back and forth, but we see a lot of aggressive plays and aggressive aerospace, which is why we see the teams opt to bring in quick respawn players, because, well, you go unpunished. Oh, didn't get the trade? Just go back in.
Yep. I did happen to notice that at the same time, not only just coordinate the Boya bombs themselves, but trying to find encounters already happening, then throwing the Boya bomb ends up being very helpful.
Yes. There was a lot of players were quick to call each other out when it came to like someone overextending, and then they'd immediately punish them for that. Like there was no way you would be able to sneak in, especially on Mansa Maria, where all the paths are extremely obvious, even though it's a Splatoon 2 map.
Yep. It is already very crammed into natural Splatoon 3 map making. So, not the best conditions, but to be fair, it's very funny ones.
Extremely funny. What I noticed about these Aerospray 1v1s is that, well, anyone can survive, really. We've watched a lot of players get out of sticky situations. Because, you know, given that Aerospray spread and 5-bullet kill, it makes you a little more slippery than you'd think. But if you can grab a teammate with you, we saw a lot of 1v1s get turned into 2v1s.
Yep.
And of course, that person gets obliterated.
Yeah, I guess.
Let's see what our teams have ready for us.
Alright.
We'll be starting very shortly. But hey, at least you get to see Prokara use an Aerospray, right?
I think you mean Red Arashi?
Oh yeah, my bad. Red Arashi and Blue Prokara. Alright, our matches will be starting shortly. Thank you all so much for your patience.
Yep, this is our first time running anything like this, so please be kind to us.
And hey, if you want to make a greater demonstration out of this, join us as a volunteer. We'd love to help. Looks like we're about ready to go.
I cannot wait.
Looks like the teams are hard at work thinking about what do you think they're cooking, Pata? What kind of abilities do you think that Last Resort is cooking for this?
I'm guessing the people who were in previous teams are trying to optimize what they've learned so far. Probably not Object Shredder, I'm not sure.
Who knows? We do have greater coordination from both of these teams, so maybe that Object Shredder strat will come through.
Yep,
maybe it'll just be more quick respawn.
I guess, like, you can never escape the quick respawn.
You know, I'd love to see a Haunt Aerospray. I think that will allow us to call out a lot of valuable information. And we're about ready to go. Let's see how this plays out. An Aerostrong versus Last Resort. Team Aerostrong's looking mighty powerful, but Last Resort's here to sweep the competition. On a map like Inkblot, of course you have to mind the backliner, but looks like both teams are running. Oh, it looks like Mecha's got on some Ninja Squid. I wonder if any plays can be made using that. Here they come, fighting for that zone. Sprinklers being thrown around. Oh, looks like Mecha gets to take on Toyoven.
Escapes the Booyah Bomb and ignores the sprinkler and gets an kill.
Oh my goodness, Last Resort's just moving in.
Really
Here they come, just cleaning that spawn area.
Placements, very interesting place.
That was a great Booyah Bomb from Mecha to try and discourage Reno and Toyoven from grouping up together. Reno throws out a Booyah Bomb to try and clear some space.
We have Mecha in the face, trying to pick up fight. Gets the kill.
The 2v1. Reno escapes with their life. Oh, but immediately goes into the Booyah Bomb. How is Aerostrong going to come back from this? Looks like Tamako's got a Booyah Bomb ready of their own. Slacker, noticing this, immediately goes on the offensive, throwing a sprinkler and some bullets their way.
They are able to bully the hell out of these guys into their base. We have another Booyah Bomb coming in.
Oh, here comes Adrian and Reno. They were on the flank the entire time.
Oh my goodness.
Adrian goes down. Reno fights for their life. Rashi. Toyoven fighting. Oh.
Dies.
It was a great attempt from Aerostrong though, but looks like Last Resort's just holding on. Look at them chase down everyone. They're calling each other's positions out. One Aerospray stuck by itself. It's over.
We have Tamako trying to sync up from his side. We have Reno and I can see
here comes Reno and Toyoven together, but looks like Mecha's ready to punish.
Yes,
Mecha is a beast on this Aerospray.
That
Mecha
looks
and
pretty
Procar
complicated.
put together. Let's see how they push up from this. Look at the way they move together as a unit. Sure, 5 shots from an Aerospray is one thing, but what happens when you have 3 Aerosprays coming at you?
50 for sure. To have another Booyah Bomb being charged doesn't seem to be doing a lot at all.
Yes,
To the
these Booyah Bombs are just used as spacing tools for the most part. Look at all the chaos being unfolded. Tamako fighting for that map control, throwing out these Booyahs left and right. Arashi and Tamako locked in a 1v1. Looks like Arashi backs off for now. Tamako is able to cap the zone. Just some great survivability from Tamako.
Yep.
I just love watching them move around.
It's another Booyah Bomb out and proceeding into an ongoing conflict.
Oh, Arashi gets caught in the fire. Let's see how Tamako fights for this zone control. There's just so much ink being thrown left and right. Gets a pick on Slacker.
Oh, but gets caught in the... Survives the Booyah Bomb with another Booyah Bomb. Arashi to get in the pick on them, coming up.
It's a 2v2. Only 2 players are up on each side right now. One Booyah Bomb traded for another. Escapes with their life and looks like Aerostrong grabs that zone control once more. But look at the work that that Sprinkler is doing. Maybe it's the MVP of the map. Toyoven just poking around, seeing what kind of information they can get. Oh, stuck in a 2v1 versus Slacker, and Arashi immediately picked off.
Yep, someone's sneaking on the side.
Here comes Reno. Will they be noticed? We've seen Reno's great survivability and movement before. Okay, they're claiming the zone little by little. Has Last Resort noticed this? Escapes.
That's the one we want. So focus with the Booyah Bomb. Can they get that pick? Oh, manages to get out. Oh, we have a surprise.
They're taking smart fights here. We're in a 2v2. Picked onto a 2v1, and looks like Aerostrong walks away winning that confrontation.
She gets caught from behind, and yep, they have the zone again. Just need to get those points and get the lead again. We have another Booyah Bomb coming up. Dude,
target 2 is the Booyah Bomb. They're jumping.
The other Booyah Bomb and goes directly to base. Oh, nope. Jumps off and trying to set the
Toyoven gets caught. Last Resort's gonna hold on to this lead. And looks like Aerostrong's being picked off one by one. Their spawns are beginning to get staggered. This is a great demonstration of power from Last Resort. They're not going to let anyone escape. Adrian taking this sneaky side route. It seems that Adrian and Reno love taking the side route. Toyoven and Tamako trying to re-enter all together. 3 players in the spawn. Oh, they get taken out by the Booyah Bomb! And time's ticking down. Reno painting for their life. Tamako gets taken out.
Oh, they get control.
3, 2, 1, and it's over. Wow.
Holy.
Now that's what happens when you pit the strongest players against each other in, well, Aerospray warfare. The map looks more like turf war than Splat zones.
Yep. Seems
that
to
was
be
a great demonstration by Last Resort. When they got that lead, they would hold on to that control for as long as possible. I noticed that it wasn't the firefights that were won so much, rather than Aerostrong used the side routes on Inkblot to try and reclaim that turf, and that's what allowed them to get their own footing.
Yep.
Regardless, it was great. It was great noticing all these strategies from both the teams, and looks like these Aerosprays are being used in combat more like a sploosh, if anything. I think it's really interesting to make that comparison.
Yeah,
our second match is going to be on Flounder Heights, which is a 2-zone map, and of course, a Booyah Bomb covers these zones perfectly. Let's see what these teams bring to us for our second map. Which also makes me wonder if they're going to change their composition. I mean, not composition, no. It has to be Aerospray.
Nothing allowed to change there, but yep.
I wonder if we'll see any different abilities, given the fact that, well, Flounder's a little bit about these close quarters confrontations, given there's a huge grate in the middle. We're going to see some sneaky plays, I bet, given all the flanks that are happening back and forth.
The amount of drops as well. I have seen a couple people use Sprinkler to go up walls, so I wonder if they're doing the same here.
Well, let's see how this plays out in our next map. Our teams are preparing right now. That last match was just incredible. To watch all these Aerosprays move together in unison, like not missing a beat. It was crazy. It was not like any Splatoon I've watched before.
Yeah, especially with how big the zone was. I was surprised at how often it got capped over and over.
Yes.
I couldn't even process what's going on.
Even if one Aerospray was left alive, they can cover about half of the zone without actually going noticed. I saw that Reno and Adrian, they would paint just like over and over and just turn that zone into its neutral state to prepare their team for a comeback. Now, let's see how this unfolds on Flounder Heights. Now, Flounder with Aerosprays, we're just going to have to see them demonstrate it for themselves. Let's see if any teams brought anything different to the playing grounds today.
Oh, we got rid of that ninja squid, so I guess that wasn't needed anymore.
Looks like Last Resort's opting to go for a mostly object shredder comp. Is it because they expect to be in more close quarters confrontations?
Mega easily gets caught by 2 people. And,
Looks like Aerostrong's gonna fight for this, and they get their first cap of the match.
Someone getting caught on the Booyah Bomb.
And just like that, Last Resort claims it back. Aerostrong's on the back foot right now. Car pushing up. Oh, so many shots on Adrian. Finally gets it.
Someone running away. And Virtual
up and up. Against 3, decides to back out. And here comes another Booyah Bomb. Oh my goodness. On a map like Flounder, what are you to do against 3 Booyah Bombs thrown at your spawn? Carl, oh, a sticky situation. That was a great punish from Aerostrong. Ooh, Aerostrong's Booyah Bomb gets a little whiff, gets a little whiff from the zone.
Wait a second. Oh, we have a super jump that might get punished over there. And it was.
Ooh, Slacker
sneaking away.
The situation. Arashi trying to fend them off. Looks like they're going to come back around. Just checking out the competition. Oh. And Toyoven pushed all the way up. Let's see what they do with this. Okay, Aerostrong gets the zone back, but, you know, Aerosprays, they're just going to be capping back and forth.
High matchup. Anything for more special.
Looks like 2 members are down on Aerostrong. Can they still fight for that zone? It looks like Last Resort's just about to cap it. Kara holding on to that Booyah Bomb, checking out what's going on. Oh, great movement from Kara. It was a great squid surge. Because the Aerospray does so little damage per bullet, it seems that you can squid surge your way out of most sticky situations.
Yep. Oh, someone getting caught in between 2 people. Have another Booyah Bomb being thrown. Doesn't kill anyone.
Discouraging them. Last Resort has 2 picked off. Aerostrong is ready to punish.
Oh, gets the kill with the air with the sprinter. That was beautiful.
Wonderful work from Reno.
Being pushed out of the zone.
And looks like it's Aerostrong's turn to throw endless Booyah Bombs as Last Resort spawn. Last Resort throwing out a Booyah Bomb, trying to cap the zone. As of course, the Booyah Bomb is a perfect fit for the zone, so if they can cap that, it at least stops the timer for just a second. Aerostrong, 2 are down, but they're close to getting this lead. Slacker going up to the zone
and gets the first zone.
Let's see here. Oh, Aerostrong fighting for their lives. Gets 1 pick. Let's see if the second. Great work from Reno. 3 down from Reno.
It's only 2 people up. Arashi trying to control the zone, and we have Adrian trying to sneak in. And Arashi gets the kill, protecting the zone another time.
Oh, Toyoven almost makes their way out of that situation, but Arashi immediately punishes. Another 3 from Arashi. Amazing play going on.
Very good defense considering everyone else has died for a second. Get another Booyah Bomb out, gets traps the person, catches him out.
Catches Reno trying to drop to safety there. Arashi's swerving back and forth, catching these players off guard. That was a wonderful maneuver. Let's see if he can punish Reno. Oh, Reno almost split surges out of that.
Gets the kill, good job. Another Booyah Bomb to
holding onto it, just checking out who's taking what path, who's trying to re-enter. And Last Resort holds on to this, and it's a win for Last Resort. That was an incredible match. Something I noticed is that these maps have it really easy to just be caught and spawn for a while until someone finds their way around. I think I might have to make some adjustments to the map pool for this, but also it adds to the chaos.
Yep. It's because the spawn area is so small, you don't get that much turf to build up more Booyah Bombs. Because the one you kept center, you have a whole array of paint.
Well, it's like 1 Booyah Bomb is a problem, but when there's 3 that effectively serve as like huge triple ink strikes preventing you from re-entering, I think that's what makes it so challenging to try and regain that control.
Yeah, it is an experience for sure to witness, and I would not want to experience it either.
What? You don't want to play in the Golden Throne happening on July 16th at 10 a.m. PST?
You
But I
too
digress.
can go for this.
So our last map is going to be on Hagglefish Market, and as I mentioned before, there are some pretty wide sightlines on this map, but I think that it gives both teams the opportunity to try and claim as much ground as possible, but then maybe even go for some sharking maneuvers. As we can see, Flounder Heights is a little bit claustrophobic in the way that you can try to reapproach the zone. There was some great movement from Arashi getting behind Aerostrong as they were using their Booyah Bombs and found a window of opportunity to get some vital picks. I wonder if this same situation will play out on Hagglefish Market, or is it too wide a map for this strategy to be used again?
I can see a lot of sharking going on just from how wider it is in comparison to most Splatoon maps. I also wonder if we're gonna have some weird sprinkler placement, because there are a lot of high up points you can't easily reach. For example, the middle pole.
Yeah, yes, our brand new zone pole meant to discourage E-leaders.
So this will be a very
sprinklers could be
interesting
thrown on the boxes as well, now that I think about it.
Yeah.
Let's see how this fight plays out in our final map. Aerostrong versus Last Resort. Alright. So, because Hagglefish isn't as claustrophobic as what is it, Flounder Heights, I wonder if we're still going to see that object shredder, or is it not going to be here? Let's see what both teams have brought out this time.
I've seen some gear changes, so.
Ooh, looks like Last Resort still opting for that object shredder, but Aerospray has all decided to bring things like Ninja Squid and Stealth Jump. I think these are pretty good choices given the huge sight lines of Hagglefish, and just look at that paint go back and forth. We are lost for each side
at the same time! And Last Resort takes down the summon again, only to immediately lose it.
Oh, right out from Aerostrong!
Beautiful job!
Adrian just claiming as much paint as possible. So what I noticed is that even though Last Resort did cap the zone first, Aerostrong found their way into some picks and was able to get this footing for the first map. I mean, the first few seconds. Toyoben,
aggressive gets caught.
Let's see here. Tamako is just noticing like, oh shoot, they're all coming.
Are going in from behind.
Tamako wins. Oh, the Booyah Bomb is just too much. Kara gets another. Can he get a third? A great wipeout from Last Resort. We're just gonna see wipeouts left and right. Kara immediately moves up. Let's see that movement at work, and we're seeing very similar positions to last time. Oh, just hanging out again.
Yeah.
Mega gets caught in the Booyah Bomb trying to punish them.
They're getting two people wiped out from Last Resort, but they seem to be getting close to getting the lead. So let's see how fast they can. And they lose control.
A Booyah Bomb and a Sprinkler is just about enough to claim that zone back. See what Tamako does now. Oh, looks like Last Resort decides to go to the side.
Tamako versus Kara. And someone chunks into the fight, gets the Booyah Bomb out, but it gets trampled, and they survive the Booyah Bomb. Very good escape.
Rashi on his own, just kind of checking out, like, when should I throw it? Ooh, uses it to punish. Gets caught.
Gets the kill, but gets trapped as well.
See these Booyah Bombs going left and right. We're seeing a lot of Booyah Bomb trades, or people using the window of time when someone's stuck in a Booyah Bomb to try and get around them and see if they can punish the landing. Toyoben pushed so far up. Oh, doesn't manage to find a pick.
Oh, Mega going into aggressive, then going back. Oh, there's a
1v1. Oh, the ink!
This is the 1v1, but Mega gets the kill.
That was a great trade from Mecha, but a good punish from Adrian. Last Resort moving up together once more.
This little area seems to be a popular one with people. Oh, Arashi survives the Booyah Bomb with another Booyah Bomb.
Toyoben and Arashi locked in a 1v1 so much.
Wonderful job. Very good movement.
What I find really interesting is that, aside from the Sprinkler being offered as a body blocking, it's also a way to like maneuver yourself around. You saw Arashi take that 1v1 against Adrian and do just that.
Just nice in the process. Aerostrong. Oh crap. Oh, gets the Booyah Bomb out. Still gets killed, but because they're saving for a little bit.
Blacker and Mecha are holding onto the zone for their lives. Mecha using the Booyah Bomb as a smoke screen to try and push up, but gets punished.
Good job. So protects their super chump. Oh, Arashi pulling out the Booyah Bomb. and manages to survive with his shield.
Aerostrong's just holding on to this. They have a great offensive going on so far.
Just need to
Because
keep
they
this
have
up for
so
a
much
little
of this
longer.
map control, it's just so easy to notice when
Arashi
someone's
pulling out
trying
the
to go
big
around. Arashi escapes with his life. Let's see what he does with
the
this.
lead.
Ooh.
Lester's still gonna pull some strings to get out of this situation.
It's as if the moment a Booyah Bomb goes out, someone else has one ready already.
Yeah.
Aerostrong, the countdown is close to 10. Let's see what Last Resort does about this. All this paint coming in. Last Resort knows that they have to get this back.
In the crossfire, we have another Booyah Bomb being thrown out. Gets into a fight with Prochara. Prochara gets the kill.
But Aerostrong just has the lead for too long. Incredible. Aerostrong seems to have thrived, seen how large this map was, and used it to their advantage to try and get these like amazing picks, and well, just outpainted Last Resort at the last few seconds. We saw that Last Resort threw out a Booyah Bomb, and two members were moving up to try and claim that zone. But with too many players on Aerostrong alive, they can just keep painting that zone and keep that control, and that's what allowed them to knock out. That was an incredible presentation from both teams, and we thank them so much for being here on this stream today.
Yeah, we thank you so much for helping us organize this little exhibition match and just to show how this follow-up tournament is going to be.
We all hope that you enjoyed these matches very much, despite all the chaos. Well, maybe the chaos is part of the charm.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's our matches for today. Thank you so much for watching, and please join our Discord server if you're interested in more. We'll see you on July 16th. And shout out to everyone who helped make this happen, especially Elemental.
Thank you, dude.
Who has any questions, concerns, wants to join the tournament, wants to go say hi, join our Discord, and we'll be seeing you on July 16th.
Y si tenemos algunos jugadores que hablen español, pueden preguntarme por cualquier tipo de ayuda para entender las reglas o si tienen alguna pregunta.